Hello everybody and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wellness Wednesday and we're going to be starting on the Free Us colored pencil, coloring picture. Okay, words are hard already. This is done by Moja Gates from Color My Dreams. This is a free picture that is available on her Facebook group. The Facebook group is pinned at the top of your chat. If you don't already have this downloaded and printed and want to color along with us, make sure that you go over and sign up for the Facebook group. It may take a little bit of time to get in, but get in there and download the picture and then you can start coloring it with us. Bob isn't home yet. So hello everybody. Let's see, who do we have here today? Hello Dana. Hello Celine. Hello Calamity. Hello Crashes. Hello Christina. Hello Alex. Hello Wicca. Hello Dawn. Hello Davissa. Let's see, who else do we have? Hello Jen. Oh, I lost where we were. Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. And Celine, I just because I'm heavy does not mean I'm huge. I know you meant hugs, but still, it was funny. Yes, yes, only on weekends. Bob is still at work, the poor man. You are so welcome. And you did, lots. So, we will be coloring this, and we will be giving away the Fantasy Fairy Realm 1 Color My Dreams pack. Not just one picture, the whole pack. Huge hugs. There we go. That's better. So we will be giving away the Color My Dreams Fantasy Fairy Realm 1 pack. So it's 5 pictures of gorgeous fairies. Lots of wonderful, wonderful, pretty fairies. So we will be giving that away at our halfway mark. Yay! No problem at all, Christina. You lurk away, my darling. Hello to all of the wonderful lurkers out there as well. Just remind yourself at about 1 hour mark to pop on in here. We will be doing a special word, and we will be using the Nightbot to draw. So make sure that you pop back in here in about an hour. I, of course, will announce it and whatnot, but my timer person's not here. So Jen, if you can tell me at 1 hour or close to 1 hour, that would be fantastic. So this is the picture we're going to color. I did color it on white so that I could see where everything was. So it should look pretty close to this. We may change a couple of different colors because, you know, there's no fun coloring the same thing over and over. Welcome home, Wicca. I'm glad you made it home nice and safe. Yeah, responsibilities, Jen. Responsibilities. Those wrenches come with some responsibility every once in a while. However, if Emmy comes in, make sure that you guys, you know, give her top priority. Awesome. Thank you, Jen. All right, so we are going to start on the skull, I think. I'm going to switch over to the close-up camera here. The reason why I'm going to start on the skull is because this is the Desert Storm tan-tone paper. So you will be able to see all of the color so much better on it, especially the white. See that? Awesome. So I'm just going to put down a coat of white on this skull, and then we'll go in with some grays and our blacks and do our shadowing. I hope that everybody found yesterday's video helpful on how to do metallics. Copper is one that doesn't get done a lot, but you know, of course, you can always find different silver and gold ones out in the community, but I didn't want it just to be copper and gold, so I did some, or silver and gold, so I did some copper too. Awesome. Everybody, nice, nice. That's funny. Don't go to your lessons. So I am using the Prismacolor white that I was gifted by Alex, which is fantastic because mine was getting a little short. Synchronize your watches. All right. Now I'm going to refer back to my picture here so I can make sure that I have the areas correct. Because it's sneaky. All right. So we're almost done with just this is just the first layer of white. We will be going back over it as well. Just make sure that you don't cover over the rose's thorn there. Now this picture does have meaning to Moja. It does represent a the slavery and the transport of women and children into slavery. I do believe that's what she said. Now I'm not positive. I shouldn't have mentioned it. All right, so there is our white. You are not being ignored, Dana. I did say hello. All right, so we're going to add the 20% gray. First of all, this is 20% cold gray. And we're going to add it here in the edges. All right. Make sure that you get some around the thorn and into the teeth here as well. This is where the cheek comes down just before the gum line. All right. And this is the jawbone. And then we're going to put in a little bit of shadow for the hourglass. I hope that you are feeling better now that you're not in the hospital. Hospitals are a pain in the butt. I hate hospitals. Blech. All right, now I'm going to go in with 70% cool gray. and we're going to add a deeper shadow. Now remember, all of this is going to be blended in with the white at the end. So we will be putting a thick layer of white over top of this at the end so that we can make sure that skull stands out nice and bright. So don't worry too much about making it too dark in your shadows, because it will get toned down with that white closer to the end. Ooh, muscle spasms in the back. Yuck. Those are never fun. Going into the nasal cavity here, as well as the eye cavity with that darker gray. Make sure we follow that hourglass line here. And the shadow in the eye cavity as well. Yay! Yes, everybody should relax and color, hang out, and just enjoy life. Life throws all sorts of horrible things at us half the time, and sometimes you just gotta walk away and find something you enjoy. So I'm just going through and hitting all those darker areas where the shadows are going to be the deepest with the 70% cold gray. Now you can use a warm gray for this as well. A warm gray will give you a bit of a brown tone to it. The cool gray or cold gray gives you a bit of a blue tone. And I might go in and grab the French gray, which gives you a little bit more of a brown red tone, just for the areas around the hourglass so that it stands out a little more. So let's grab, let us grab 70%, no, let's do 50% French gray here. And we're just going to go in through here and draw that down a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Yes, they did. Yes, he did. He got cookies in his lunch yesterday and today. They better last one more day or he's not going to have any in his lunch tomorrow. Hello, Della. Welcome, welcome. So once again, this is 50% French gray. And I'm just adding it into some of those shadow areas and extending that shadow area down from the cool gray. And bringing that shadow out from the hourglass with the warm red in the French gray. Absolutely, Della. You lurk away, dear. Thank you very much for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate it. Alright, now we're going to go back over to the other side here and do the same thing. We're just going to extend that warm tone over top of and just out past the cooler tone. Nachos, yummy. That sounds so good. Can you make me some that are gluten-free, please? I want homemade nachos. Ooh, baked spaghetti, that's good too. You're all making me hungry. Oh, Mr. Choo Choo Train is saying hello. It's heading your way, Alex. Yeah, that's a difficult one, that's for sure. Well, we could always just, go over and have nachos, and once the spaghetti's ready, we'll head over to Christina's for spaghetti. Or Dana's, sorry. I was reading Christina's comment at the same time as saying that. Well, I'll join Christina and head over to Dana's. That's the... Absolutely, everyone's welcome here as well. You can all join it, invade my house. I don't mind. Alright, so I'm just putting in a little bit more shadow under the butterfly here. And on the edges here where the roses are coming in. And now we're going to take our black and we're going to fill in the darker areas. And of course the gray tones down that black a little bit. So it's not a heavy, heavy black color. Put that shadow back in there, the deeper shadow. Yes, that's true. All right. Just making sure that we get as much of the deeper shadow areas looking a little bit darker here, just to make sure that it stands out. Like so. And yeah, okay. Aw. Now we're going to go back in with the white and blend that gray into the white. I might actually have to sharpen my new pencil. Hi Dawn, welcome back. So now I'm putting a little bit more pressure on the white and blending that gray in. And I know most skulls have a bit of a tan tone to them anyway, but when they sit out in the desert for a long period of time, they do get stark white. So that's what we're going to call this, is a desert skull. It's been out for a long period of time. Ooh, strawberry cheesecake. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. I can't eat cheesecake, but it's definitely yum. Once again, just going in, putting in some pressure, and filling in that tan of the paper. Can't call it white spot if it's tan, I guess. So who is excited for Alcohol April, where we're going to be using alcohol markers for a lot of things the entire month of April? Oh, that's cool, Christina. Well, we will be playing with markers. I have purchased some marker paper, and I must say that it definitely does make a huge difference in how the markers react and that sort of thing. I won't only be using marker paper. I will be using other paper as well as coloring book paper, stuff like that, just to show you the differences between how they react to different papers and that sort of thing. I will not only use something that a lot of people don't have access to. I will try to make sure that everybody gets covered a little bit and that I still enjoy doing it because I'm not fond of markers myself. I'm not very good with them, though I am finding that with the marker paper, it's so much easier. Aw, awesome, Della. Well, I'm glad that I can help you guys grab things out of the closet and get started playing with them because I am joining you in that bravery because I don't use my markers nearly enough. We will all be channeling our inner Belinda and our inner Emily. We're almost done with the skull here. Okay. Now we're also going to go through and make sure that all of our shadowy type areas still have their shadow because sometimes the white can really take out the shadow. So we're going to make sure that that shadow is still in there even if it's toned down a little bit because some of the shadow I wanted to tone down. So alright, going to take our brush, take the brush, and we're going to switch over to the main camera so you can see how it stands out. To see how well that white just pops right off the page. It's just awesome. And we still have our shadows in here. Everything looks good. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, I'm missing. Yes, Easter is the 17th of April, Dawn. Yeah, I don't have any Bic markers, but all right. So we've got the skull done. Now we're going to move on to the sand in this area here, hoping that we can have at least the sand done before we do our giveaway. So I need this one. I need this one. Just so happens that there's a color called sand. Awesome. And sandbar brown. And there's one other one I need that's in here somewhere. There it is. And just for giggles, we'll take a bit of cream. Alright, so I'm going to switch you back over to the close-up camera. And I'm going to tip you forward a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Hello, Pamela. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, now I'm going to start with the sandbar brown. Or no, with the ginger root, sorry. So I've got ginger root, I've got sand, and I've got sandbar brown, as well as some burnt sienna. And we're going to start with the ginger root because it gives it a good undertone. Make sure that you only color in the sand, not the lady sitting in the sand. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you message me? Oh dear. Um, Are you on, you're in the Discord, so I will send you a message after the stream. How's that? And then we can work it out. Now I'm using the sand and going into the highlighted areas here where the sand is going to be brightest. No problemo. I can only hear you scream my name if you message it to me. But yeah, I will send you a message after on Discord. Hopefully you know how to use the private messenger. I'll walk you through things. There's always nice folks. There's wonderful folks in my Discord. If you met any mean ones, let me know. They won't be there long. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Alright, so now we're going to go in with some sandbar brown. And we're going to just very, very gently in the deepest of the shadows, move that sandbar brown in. Drag it down because we're going to deepen that shadow even more with another color. because then we're going to use the burnt sienna in here. So far I have put in the ginger root, the sand. Now I'm putting in sandbar brown. Make sure that you don't go over top of her feet. The sand does go over her feet here, but you don't want to go over her exposed feet there. Or her fingers there. This picture is a little difficult to see what's going on in some areas, and that's why I printed it on white and colored it on white first. So that I could see where everything was. And once we get these base colors in, then we start adding the magic. Yeah, I wasn't overly fond with the way that they were displayed when they came in, so I did rearrange them as well. All right. So now I'm going through with the light umber. And I think I need another bit. I think I need a bit of red too. So I'm going to grab the sienna brown. Alright, so we've got the sienna brown as well. I want a little bit more red in the red tone in the brown. So I'm just going over the deepest edges with the sienna brown. Always adjusting. Sometimes you put something down and you think, oh, that's going to be good, and then you have to adjust it, which is perfectly fine. I do it all the time. Everything can be adjusted. So I'm just going into the deepest areas with the sienna, making sure to get some of that red into the sand. Okay, I missed something along the way, but hello, Tammy. Oh, your Tammy's book. Yes, it is awesome. I did not see you come in, Tammy. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Star Joys are a bone of contention for me. So it seems that I'm not allowed to have an opinion on them, so I prefer not to have an opinion on them at this point. Absolutely. It's always good to add to a collection. And they're not an absolutely horrifying pencil. However, I did purchase them when they first came out, so I got the first run, and the first run has some problems, in my opinion. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I did not run. I didn't see you there. Like I said, I'll message you after and we'll pull you into Discord and get you all set up so that you know what's what and who's where. Because we do have a good time hanging out. And every once in a while, I even do little tutorials and help people understand things and do things and show them how to do things and all that fun stuff. That's the joy of Discord chat, I'm telling you. I get to hang out with all you wonderful people. I don't want to, I don't want that there. Well, you tell me when you're on and I will come on. We're usually on in the evenings, which is usually your morning, so like the other day when you were in, that's usually when we're in there. Just before your stream and after your stream, usually on Saturdays. I always run away to be in your stream, but okay, so now we have the burnt sienna in there. We've got the sienna or the sienna brown and the burnt ochre. Burnt a light umber, that's what it is. Brain's not working anymore. Just filling in the darker spaces with the light umber. And grabbing our sand again. Going a little bit harder over top of things. And blending them together. Yeah, for everybody that is out in those storm areas, stay safe. You know, if you're going through the storms and whatnot, you know, make sure that you're hunkered down and all that fun stuff. I worry about y'all. Saw some of the devastation that hit Texas, and it was horrible. We don't get that kind of thing here, so. I think I need a little bit of a brighter yellow, so we're going to grab a little bit of Deco yellow. We're going to brighten this yellow up a little. Like that. And we're going to come into it. We're just going to, just moving along and adjusting as we go with our browns and our yellows. Making sure that we have that spinning sand look that I am not fantastic with. uh, ooh, third floor. Scary. Okay, so what am I missing? Page 70. Awesome. I'm glad that you guys tested negative. Hello, Marilyn. And anybody else that may have popped in that I had missed. With my head down trying to adjust this. Coloring this on white is completely different than coloring it on this Desert Storm 10 colored paper. So I'm having to adjust it from the colors I used on white. So that's why I'm constantly going back and forth adjusting. Because the colors that I used don't seem to work on this stuff. Well, it's not that they don't work, it's just they don't work for what I wanted them to do, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I have ordered it. I pre-ordered it, so I am waiting for it to come in. All right. So once again, just going through that dark area with the sienna brown and the light area with the sand. And a little bit of the Deco yellow. Yes, I will have to do a flip when I get it in. And let you all know what I think of it. Like I said, I've seen people flip through it, and I've seen some really interesting pictures that I may have have to color, but I haven't seen them up close. So sometimes when you're looking at them on somebody else's channel or when you're looking at a flip through of them, they don't give you the full feel for the picture. You can't really look up close or examine the picture for as long as you want to see all of the detail, other than to, pause it and enhance it. I just don't have the time for that. All right. Just going through and filling in, making sure that all of the colors are blended. And then we're going to move up. And we've got about 3 minutes. So all of you that are out there lurking, doing your own thing, coloring and building and all that fun stuff, just so you know, we are going to start the giveaway in about 3 minutes. So if you are lurking, come on back to the chat for a few moments, because after I'm done this part here, we will be working on the giveaway. And then I'll be going back to coloring, of course. And then you can go back to lurking. Yeah, there's a little bit of nudity in there. Thank you, Dana. Okay, now it's getting the edges in here for the sand. Awesome. All right, I'm going to put in the sand yellow. And then we'll go through and we'll adjust it as we need to. Awesome. Perfect timing, Della. Yeah, there's a difference between the tan paper and this Desert Storm paper. Tan paper does have a little bit more of a yellow tone to it. like more of a brown tone to it. This does have more of a gray tone to it. So I'm just going back and forth between the sand, the deco yellow, and the sienna brown. Getting that twisted sand color in there. All right, so I'm going to type in go, go, go. The keyword today, if you're all ready, don't put it in more than once. And of course, once you put it in, make sure that you don't repeat it because the bot will disqualify you. The prize that we are working for is, or that we're drawing for, sorry, is the entire set of Color My Dreams Fairy Realms 1. Fairy Realm 1. And I'll switch over to the main camera so you can see. And it is these wonderful pictures here. Okay, so this is the words that we are going to use. Type it exactly how I have it typed. And go, go, go. Now switch back over to the close-up camera. So the words is Free Us, which is the title of today's picture. And of course these are PDFs, so it is open to everyone. If you want to color along, please join Moja over on her Facebook page. She does have a area of different ones that she has drawn for the Facebook page in the files, and this is one of the free pictures in her files. Moja also has an Etsy store which you can reach by hitting !Moja, and that will take you to her Etsy store, which she is currently having a 50% off sale. So make sure that you head on over there if you want to purchase any of her PDFs. All of her work is now only available in PDF. The books themselves, the hardcover book, the not hardcover, the printed books, that's the word I'm looking for, are no longer available. So if you are looking for the printed books, you may be out of luck. All right. So I think we've got the sand pretty much looking the way we want it to here. I'm constantly adjusting. People watch me color in the Discord and sit there going, just leave it alone, because I'm constantly adjusting. So everybody that is in chat that wants the Moja PDFs, make sure you type in Free Us. Now we're going to take eggshell and we're going to color in the clock face here. Hopefully you can see that. And then we're going to take our black and we're going to put the numbers back in. Now we're going to take a little bit of green ochre. We're going to use that as our shadow color here. Because it blends into that eggshell color very easily. Going back over it with the eggshell and blending it in. Like so. Alright, now for little Miss Naked Girl there, we are going to take some light peach, some grayed lavender, and some deco peach, and a little bit of salmon. Just trying to pull all the right colors here because, like I said, it's a different animal on this paper, so we'll see how it goes. A little bit of sip of coffee, and we're good to go. Alright, so we're going to take the grayed lavender and we're going to go into our shadow areas here. And we're going to make sure that we give her her shadows. And as soon as I get the grayed lavender done, I will do a countdown and finish the giveaway. So good luck, everybody. I hope you enjoy it, whoever is going to win. Remember to type in free us If you're lurking, and get your entry in there. And now we're going to missed a spot. Make sure I don't miss anywhere. And we're going to put you over on the full screen here. And we're going to type in stop, stop, stop. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final chance for anybody that's lurking to get their free us in for the giveaway. Alright, so stop, stop, stop. And we are going to go over to our lovely Nightbot here. And we are going to roll it. And DJ's Colorful Escape has won the giveaway. Congratulations. Make sure that you send me an email and I will get that out to you. Congratulations, Divisa. Yay! That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you do with them. Alright, so now we're going to go over everything with a little bit of eggshell. Switch it back over to the close-up here. I would like to at least get her done and at least some of the glass work done today. Of course, we have tomorrow, which is our color therapy Thursday, and we will be working on this picture for color therapy tomorrow as well. So join me for that. That is going to be a recorded video, not a live stream, so that you can follow along, and it does give you the ability to pause a little bit easier too. Okay, now I'm going in with peach, light peach I should say. And I'm just going right over top of the eggshell. The great thing about this body is it's small enough that it's easy enough to follow everything. So now we're going to take, which one is it? Yeah, we're going to take some salmon. Let's do this one first. We're going to take some regular peach. I'm going to sharpen it up, and we're going to do a little bit more shadowing. Yes, exactly. Now you have more stuff to color for spring break. Yay! Awesome. Alright, so now I'm going in with the peach, and I'm going right over top of the grayed lavender areas. So the areas that I've put that grayed lavender in, and I'm dragging it down past that grayed lavender, putting that shadow in. Getting her skin tone a little bit closer to a light skin tone. Making sure that we get those shadow colors in there. Of this mama who's in despair as her child is taken. All right, and now we're going to go in with a little bit of salmon pink. And we're just going to extend that out a little. Like so. And I am probably using all the wrong colors for this, but that's okay. As long as it looks alright. People are probably looking at me going, oh, those are not skin tone colors, but that's alright. It will look like skin tone. Alright, and then we're going to take our light peach. Where is it? Why do I have two different peaches here? One is not peach, that's why. There's light peach. Like, where is my light peach gone off? Awesome. Alright, now we're going back over it with the light peach. Getting everything blended together. Alright. I think she looks like she has skin now. Now we're going to do her hair. And we're going to start with... Yes, I did. You gotta color her lady parts, my goodness. I didn't draw them, I just color them. Alright, so we're going to start with a little bit of ginger root. And we're going to put in a base color for her hair. going to take dark brown and chestnut. Nope, that's not her thumb. Nope, does not have anything to do with her thumb. Alright, so I'm going to start with chestnut. And I'm actually going to be smart about this. And we're going to grab dark brown. And hopefully this is chestnut. No, that's dark umber. At least the dark brown from the Verathins. Yeah, I think that's the only one that I'm going to be able to grab. And maybe a little bit of this. Yeah. So I've got the dark brown and the goldenrod from the Verathins. So we'll come through and we'll use those for our really, really heavy colored areas with the tighter flicks. So where our dark areas are. And our goldenrod for the lighter area flicks. Yes, it is very, very symbolic. I'm going to sharpen this. Yep. It's the story of everybody's life, though. Time is always running out. Like I said, I need at least a 48-hour day just so I can get stuff done on time. So I can get all the things I'm supposed to get done and all the things I want to get done when they're supposed to be done. Right. So I'm just going to do flicks from her part here. And her hair area is quite small. So we'll have to give some little flicks. All right. Now we are going to go in with some goldenrod. We're just going to extend those out a little into that lighter color, using that lighter color for our highlights. awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm excited for you. Now we're just going to put in a little bit of this dark brown flicks into the sand here. Like I said, sometimes I just can't stop fiddling. I'm going to switch it over to the close-up or regular camera so you can see what we've done so far as soon as I stop fiddling. Just want to make sure that I get enough of the dark in her hair. Especially separating it from the dark areas behind it. Alright, so I'm going to switch on over now so you can see what it looks like all put together. So we've gotten the skull done, we've gotten the lovely lady down here done, we've gotten the sand done and the clock. Now we're going to work on the glass, and we're going to do that in blues. And I need this one. So I'm going to work with some light blues as well as some dark blues. I'm just going to make sure they're blue, not violet, because we don't need purple in there yet. We may in the future, but not right yet. Okay, so we've got China blue, we've got blue indigo, we've got cloud blue, and a sky blue light. Awesome, Alex, thank you. You guys are all so funny. You're wonderful. You will really enjoy them, Celine. I hope you really like them. They are a wax-based pencil and they are a soft pencil. I prefer them to the Prismacolors myself, but I don't use a lot of wax-based pencils, so I can't say that they're similar or not. Alright, so we're going to start with the cloud blue because that is our lightest color. And we're going to go from dark to light on this because we want the colors to pop. Alright, I'm going to put you back over onto the close-up camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. I will have to spin and turn a little bit so that I can get the right directions on the curves. Otherwise I will mess them up. Okay, now we're going to go in with a little bit of sky blue, which is also a light blue, but it has a little bit more of that blue tint to it than cloud blue. Well, thank you, Celine. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about the colored paper is that it does give the ability to have that color just pop right off the page, which is awesome. All right, now we're going to take our China blue and we're going to go in the dark areas. Oh, we're going to put in some of those shadows. Like that. Yeah, that I think that's one of the reasons why they have reissued them with a better uniformed visual for them. They've reissued them with all of the tips being the same, colored, and all of the barrels being black, sort of like the dragons and the skin tones. So now I'm going in with that blue indigo and doing the really, really dark area of the edge of the glass. Making sure that all of the shadow areas have a little bit of that darker blue tone to them, right close to the deepest part of the shadow. And then extending it with the China blue. And then we're going to take our cloud blue again, and we're just going to fill this in and blend it together. And I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on it, smushing those colors together, forming one actual color. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side here. So we're going to take the sky blue and we're going to go down the shadow areas. Make sure that we get into that edge of the sand there, like that. Smushing is fun, yes. Alright, now we're going to take our China blue and try to get the right angle on this curve. And bring it all the way down. Same with up here. Get the angle on the curve. Make sure you follow that line. If you're going to go off the line, make sure you go inwards with it, not outwards. We don't want blue teeth or blue wood. The blue wood is easier to fix though. And then we're going to go under the sand here. And at the bottom of the hourglass here. And then we're going to take our indigo and we're going to go deep into the shadows. Of the glass. And then again at the bottom. Like that. And then we're going to take that China blue again. And we're just going to fill that in a little. And indigo again. And then we're going to smoosh with the cloud blue, creating one color. Making it look like they're all just one pencil, one connected color. Smush, smush, smush. Smush, smush, smush. I am channeling my inner Tammy and her smushing. All right. I'm going to go up there with it as well. All right, now we're going to dust that off and take a look at it. Now I will be doing the same sort of thing up at the top, and we will be doing the top part before we go, unless you guys want me to do something else. Thanks, Jen. All right, so do you guys want me to do the top of the hourglass or something else quickly in the last 20 minutes before we go? Up to you. Just keep smushing. I know I do me, but I want you guys to tell me if you want to see something different than what we just did, or do you want to see me do it again up there? La, 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 la. Okay, so Alex wants to see a rose done. Okay. So let's see here. This one and this one. So I need these two. And this one. And a little bit that one. Nope, not that one. Just trying to make sure I have the right reds out. Because we want it to look red, not yellow, orange, purple, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, thank you. All right, so we're going to hit a close up here. And the first thing we're going to cover them with is process red. So I'm going to do this rose back here. And I'm going to start with the process red. And I'm just going to very, very loosely cover the petals with it. Yeah, that happens. Art supplies are getting more and more and more expensive. All the time. I have been doing my best to behave myself and have not been buying anything because I've been saving money for hubby's trip as well as our subscriber giveaway that we have planned. So if you don't already know what the subscriber giveaway is when we hit 2,500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for the Phoenix colored pencils, the really pretty ones. And at 5,000 subscribers, if we hit 5,000 subscribers this year, I will be giving away a set of 100 Luminance colored pencils, the Caran d'Ache Luminance. So those are our goals for the year, is to hit those two goals. Now, of course, we don't have to, you know, that's just the goal. All right, so I've got the, I'm missing a petal here, I think. There's a petal here. All right. Oh, nice, Alex. Well, that's always good. That's the best part of spring break. Just don't do Netflix and chill with the boys. That's just wrong. Well, you know, you're all here to support me, so I don't mind supporting you all. Especially if you're all, you know, if we hit that goal and there's, you know, that many people here to support me, I will support y'all back. Yeah, Alex, how is that going? And did the hubby and the youngest get out of the house all right and off and to the wild blue yonder? I think I missed a petal. Nope, that's the floor. Okay. It's a good thing I've already colored this once with the, otherwise I'd be coloring things that aren't what they should be. So I went through with the process red, now I'm going through with the Scarlet Lake and just defining the petals. Putting in some of those shadow areas and the definitions for the petals. So we know where we're working. Yeah, no. No, I would not yeah, no. Yeah. Let's put it this way. I'm debating on whether or not the Star Joys are good enough to go into the um, desktop. Where I put all my crap pencils. Excuse the language. Yeah, that Santa fella can be generous, so you never know. Yeah, the more I played with the Star Joy Golds, the more problems I found with them. And like I said, I'm hoping that it's just the factor of that it's the first run and that other people aren't having these issues, but they're not on my um, recommended list if anybody wants to know. Do not recommend. I missed a part of a flower here. Hopefully they were able to get all the bugs out of it. People don't have the same issues I'm having. They are in Reno. Okay. So now I'm going in with, that is not the color I wanted, with Tuscan Red. I almost started with a dark purple. That is not what I wanted. I wanted deep red. So now we're going to go in and we're going to really hit those shadow areas and deepen those up a little. Okay. That's awesome. Did the boys like their army, Alex? I forgot to ask you. It's like, I'm lost. Hold on. Alright, now we're going to go in with a little bit of mahogany red. Just in those areas that were looking black. Just to darken those up. Oh, good. Okay. As long as they like them. And then finally, hey Victoria, welcome, welcome. Alright, and then finally we're going to go in with crimson red. And we're just coming off of those darker areas. Leaving that center area alone. Hey there, Jen's daughter. Yay! Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We love having family members of our wonderful, wonderful Jen. So once again, just going through with the crimson red, extending that color out. And I think I'm going to have to get a pencil extender on it because it's cramping my finger. Yay! Alright, that's better. Now I can get a better grip on it. And then in here. Well, thank you, Alex. Just going around the other petal here. Like so. And then we're going to take the Scarlet Lake and we're just very lightly going to fill that in. It seems like Charlotte needs to sneeze all over my carpet. Okay. And then we are going to take a little bit of this one, I think. A little bit of raspberry. Felt there wasn't enough ruby-ish color there. But I don't want that brown red in there either. So then back here. And then we'll take our process red. Like so, and then we're going to take our white. Marie, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate you. Now I'm just taking the white, putting in a little bit of a highlight areas on the petals. Like so. And then we are going to have to try to sharpen this. And hello, 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 good morning. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. First thing in the morning and all. Alright, now I've got the blender. This is the Caran d'Ache blender stick. And you could do this with your colors and just smush them together. But I don't want the deeper colors to overtake the lighter colors. So I'm just using a colorless blender just to move that pigment into the white. Well, in this case, the tan paper spots where the paper is showing through. And there we have a rose done. So I'll switch over to the main. And Christina, thank you so much for joining into the unicorns. I appreciate it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. And congratulations in joining the unicorns. So there we have the start. Tomorrow we will finish up the hourglass glass part. We'll work on the little girl, the other rose, and whatever we can get done in an hour tomorrow during the Art Therapy Thursday. There we go. Words are hard, people. Words are hard. So tomorrow during art therapy, we will finish up the hourglass, the broken part of the hourglass, as well as some of the wood possibly finish this rose off and the little girl. And then the rest of it, I will probably be doing some of it on Friday, and hopefully we'll get it completely finished off on Saturday. Saturday, I will be doing a flip through of everything I've colored this month, as well as getting everybody. No, she's not getting panties, sorry. So everybody will go through the flip throughs of all of the things I've colored this month and getting everything ready for alcohol April next month. So until tomorrow during Art Therapy Thursday, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope to encourage everybody to color and, of course, relax, stay safe, and always, always be kind to one another. Yes, art therapy is absolutely important. Scribble therapy is absolutely fantastic as well. Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy days to hang out with me. Of course, if you want to join us over on Discord, just hit !Discord. A link will come up. There is also a link in the description below the video. Just join up for the Discord. We usually hang out in the voice chat channels in the evenings. So if you want to hang out with us, that sort of thing, you can definitely do so. Absolutely. Thank you all very much for hanging out. Until then, of course, always be kind to one another. Like, comment, and subscribe to anybody's YouTube that you watch. It not only boosts our self-esteem, but it also does boost our analytics. And of course, finally, never forget to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.